All right, welcome back to another episode of Crystal Lake Fishing. I have no idea how the fishing's gonna be. We got Evan, we got Natalie, we got the new motor. What are we naming the new motor? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you out in the water. We have no plan. Oh my God! Look at this bottom. The reef looks awesome. We're gonna do a Polespear shootout. Evan, you gonna use your Polespear? You're gonna get f***ing destroyed. Evan just bought a Polespear for like several $100s for no reason. But bottom, it looked good. I don't know what happened, but there it is. Yeah. All right, we are gonna hop in this very green water.
Welcome back underwater, everybody. It's been a hot minute. I've been, preoccupied with a lot of personal life, college stuff, but I've got a bunch of videos that I just need to edit and put out and stuff. But this is the first dive of the day. As you can see, the water is clearly not that green. We're at a spot that gets a lot of pressure, so that is something to take into consideration when we're hunting, taking a little bit longer dives, hiding behind reef balls because there's not much cover. But if you look around, there's so much life. Look into this reef ball, and there's a nice legal gag in there, just chilling. There's another big one that spooks right out the other side. That hogfish is legal too, but barely. It's like just on the edge, and I don't want to chance it. It's also the first dive of the day, so I'm just looking around, getting my bearings. A lot of good bait. Looks like it'll be a pretty productive spot. So today I'm diving with Natalie. So a lot of the shots that I was doing and the diving I was doing was trying to see if I could third person film Natalie getting on her first fish with a Polespear. She's using a Nomad roller, which is not what I would normally have someone start off on, but it's her spear and it's her thing. But she's, trying to get on a snapper. She kind of dropped and looked the wrong way, and I saw a nice snapper, so I tried to shoot it. But as you can see, there's just a ton of life out here. And I'm just kind of hanging out on the bottom after she goes up, and then I start to see the school out a little bit further from where she was. So instead of spooking them, I head straight to the surface to tell her.
Where I am, drop right here. There's a reef ball that's right that way. Hide behind it. The school is like over there. The bigger ones are over there.
So after like 30 minutes maybe of trying to get Natalie on a fish, I'm like, all right, it's time for Zach to go hunting. So I kind of fan out a little bit. We're only in like 25 feet, so we're pretty comfortable. Each of us dive in. We check for each other when we get to the surface and stuff. And I'm just starting to do my hunting techniques, hiding behind reef balls, waiting for the schools to come in. That's the key. In spots that are super pressured like this, moving towards fish is not going to help. You want to hide your body completely behind what little structure there is and just wait for them to come to you like they're doing right here. You saw it was barren and it started grunting. As soon as I start grunting, they're all coming in, checking me out, curious as to what this thing is. I'm just inching behind these like they're not sea fans or some kind of coral. Even if it spooks, you don't really react. There'll be another chance. That's exactly what happened right here. Now, unfortunately, I am terrible at the Polespear. That was completely my fault. This happens a couple times today. It's just like I just egregiously miss. I decided to leave them in here though because I think that the dives that I missed on were not bad hunting techniques. I'm just really not great with the Polespear. This is another one of those dives like that though. A nice dive where I'm just laying on the bottom, being chill, trying to attract fish. You'll see I get all the way down on the bottom. When I'm not hiding behind something, I am flat on the bottom to make sure nothing's gonna spook because of my presence. I keep my Polespear loaded for a long time, which saps a lot of oxygen. When you're using the Polespear, you want to kind of load it as late as possible, because keeping your grip up front with that rubber band stretch really starts to sap energy from you, takes away oxygen. It's going to start to affect your dive time. But you see I'm hiding behind this reef ball, just waiting for the fish to come to me, not moving. And right here's my opportunity, and I just miss. I was on my way up, which is part of the problem. This dive, I finally get lucky. I'm on my way down. I don't even get to the bottom yet. These fish are just being crazy. That hogfish down there was legal. That one right there that I'm looking at, I almost lined up on him, but I was like, you know what? There are not that many hogfish on this spot. I'm gonna find a snapper. So I do. I just wait for him to come up, and boom. The key is to just be super mellow. They'll come right to you. That time I just was sinking down. I wasn't even kicking my fins. Now that wasn't the best shot, kind of through the fillet, but I ended up getting him. You'll see here that that shot is not very well placed. So I have to be careful, make sure he doesn't twist himself off or something like that. Always make sure to gut your fish. Yeah. So now I'm kind of in the groove of things a little bit more. Unfortunately, we spent a while at this spot, and because we were hunting and I was missing a bunch, I spooked off to school. So this is like my last dive on this spot. I get down and there's the school. You can tell they're kind of staying a little bit further from me. But once I hide, a few of them come back in to check me out. I just take a really long shot on one and happen to stone it. Got me a nice little one there. We got like 6 mangoes, I think. Just a couple down there. But yeah, Evan shot this nice one just now. Evan? Huh? Where's my phone? Let's do it. Dude, it's so clear. Holy This is another one of those pressured spots, and with the viz this good, it was really kind of doing a disservice to us. Like, I'd prefer diving these spots when the viz is a little bit worse, not top to bottom, because when it's like this, the fish see you from the surface and they're already gone. So we were kind of isolating our strategy to getting the ones that were already stuck fast to the structure, like way up in the pipes and stuff. At least that was my first instinct. So I started looking at these ones. You see that one right there that I could just have my spear pointed at was legal. But there's a big one that's further in, and I take the shot on him first. I take the shot, and I start pulling him out. Unfortunately, I wasn't at his head, and I was pulling aggressively just because I knew he was going to get stuck further in there. If I waited, and he tore out. But Natalie got one.
Nice one. There's the tank. This is awesome. There they are. I'm going to hop in and shoot it.
So this is the incredible viz at the tank. This dive is just like, it's just really cool to see it this clear. There's only a couple times this summer that I got to see it this clear out here. And this is one of them. Just looking in, not many fish. They'd already really kind of spooked into the back. And the Polespear is not the best choice when you're trying to go down into the top of the tank because you don't have the maneuverability of, say, a short spear gun. Go down there, say hi to the little Goliath. There's this big gags in there. Of course, this was way before season, so I wasn't able to shoot any of them. Yeah, this is my next dive. We went back over to a little bit of a pipe area, and we're just trying to be super duper mellow on the descent, super duper mellow when we get down, because these fish are gonna spook like immediately. So I'm sitting in this hole, like behind this big pipe, trying to conceal my whole body, being super mellow about grabbing the rubber to load my spear, just trying to be as stealthy as possible. And on this particular dive, that fish that you see in the little V between the pipes just gives me a good enough shot. He starts to turn towards me. I just plug him. Remember to brain bleed gut. This dive, you can see that nice Goliath right there. This dive was my last dive with a Polespear. Unfortunately, I went back to that same pipe that I had shot that fish and tore out because I felt bad about it. I don't normally tear fish out. When I do, I really try to get them back because, you know, I don't want a fish to be suffering or to die. So I'm looking back in this pipe for that fish. I end up finding him and shooting him. But when I do shoot him, as you'll see in a second, he goes crazy, drags the spear way back in the pipe, and I end up having to cut the cable in order to get my Polespear back. So that's the end of the shootout. You see him go nuts here. And then it's just stuck. So I have to grab it and get it out.
Evan, you shot that nice one, and I think we're tied. And my Polespear broke, so I dub you the winner of the Polespear shootout. Boom. Alright, let's go shoot more fish.
Alright, so I have to get out the Pathos and start sniping on the reef. Unfortunately, I've been using the Polespear all day, so my accuracy started from 0. And the thing that I had dreaded doing, I do right here. Just thought I had a nice shot, it just tears right off into the reef. That made me very sad. So the next time I dropped, I was like, all right, I'm not pulling the trigger unless I know it's like a headshot. Like it's not going to tear out. It's not a body shot. It's nothing bad. So I follow this fish and I'm just waiting for the perfect shot. I know I've got the range to deal with him. Boom. Get a nice shot in the gill plate. Runs over that way. I'm not worried about it because he's in the pipe. Goliath won't get him. And I just head back down a different dive. Just really quickly go down and grab him.
Everybody's heading in. You see those boats? Because that storm rolled through. So we're gonna head in now too. It's too dangerous to stay out in this skiff. We did good though, right, Evan? Oh yeah. Hey, you shot that nice one. All right, we're heading. A lot closer while we were getting ready to go. Waves got a little bit bigger. We're gonna head in now though. Look at that Suzuki. It's really pretty. So we went into the river to get food. Look at this. Driving the boat in here was terrifying. All right, let's get food.
Run back.
Look how nice that boat looks on the water. I don't know. I love my boat. All right, we made it back. Evan. Hi. Oh, it's kind of late. It's like 6. It's like 6, yeah.
It's a long day.
All right, I gotta not crash. Give me 1 second.
Alright, we went scalloping on the way back in, so that's why you see scallops. This was the day's shooting. We only ended up being able to shoot for the first 2 hours of the morning, so it was good.
Dude, look at your nose. No.
I literally can't.
Look at your nose. Take the Gatorade. Take the Gatorade.
This paparazzi, can
Okay.
please stop?
Do you want to do the closeout? You want to tap the camera before this guy yells at me?
Bye.